Egypt was teetering on the edge of Roman annexation. King Ptolemy XII was desperate for Roman goodwill, but in the heart of Alexandria, a single Roman visitor did something that no amount of diplomacy would fix. He killed a cat. To understand why a frantic king and the threat of Roman legions couldn't stop a lynch mob that day, you have to understand the ritualized grief of the Nile. Hi, I'm Paul Curtis. Welcome to Portals Through History. To the Romans, a cat was a useful mouser. To an Egyptian, it was a living manifestation of the divine. When a family cat died, even of old age, even peacefully in its sleep, every person living under that roof would shave off their eyebrows. This wasn't a performance, it was a profound societal grief. In 59 BC, a Roman embassy was traveling through Egypt. One of the visitors accidentally killed a cat. He likely expected a fine or a stern reprimand. He had no idea he had just set his own execution in motion. The news raced through the alleyways of Alexandria like a wildfire. Before the Romans could even offer an apology, a mob had already surrounded his quarters. Their purpose was singular. Egyptian officials, dispatched by King Ptolemy XII himself, rushed to the scene. They didn't intervene because they disagreed with the crowd's fury. They intervened because Egypt was a kingdom living in the shadow of the Roman eagle. Ptolemy knew that the death of a Roman diplomat could provide the perfect excuse for Rome to finally seize the kingdom. They begged the crowd for mercy. They pointed to the political consequences. They spoke of the fear of Rome. None of it mattered. The Greek historian Diodorus Siculus was there. He stood in the heat of that Alexandrian street and watched the chaos unfold.
Neither the officials sent by the king to beg the man off, nor the fear of Rome which all the people felt, were enough to save the man from punishment, even though his act had been an accident.
Diodorus was careful to note that he wasn't repeating a rumor. He saw it with his own eyes. He watched a citizen of the world's greatest superpower get torn apart by ordinary people who simply could not let the sacrilege go. The man was killed. The cat was avenged.